It's time to get started on our assemblage project. In this video you're going to learn how to start the project and begin to arrange the layers. So to begin with, you need to have images that you've selected from the big batch of photos you took. You chose a location that was interesting to you, that's important to you, and you've got roughly 40 images or so that are great images, and you're going to go from there to bring in 25 layers into your project. So to start with, you need to begin by creating the whole template basically for where you're going to bring your images in. My suggestion is to decide if you want to go tall or wide and choose a width or height dependent on that. To begin with, go with 30 by 20, whether it be high or wide, and then a resolution of 150. Click OK. Decide on a background color that you want to use. You can use the paint bucket tool and select your color. A lot of students will choose to go with neutral tones like white to gray or black. I'm going to use black because I have white for the snow in a lot of my images, so it'll really make the images stand out. Next, you want to bring in the pictures. I would suggest that you begin by thinking of the background or the images that will go behind most of them and bring those in first. In your layers palette, you'll want to create groups for the different areas of your project. It'll make it easier for you to arrange the layers. So click the box that says create new group, then label it with what it's going to be. So this is going to be my background. For my project, I'm going to have an area that is a birdhouse. That's really important, so I'm going to make that really prominent. And I also have some lights. So those are the three groups that I'm going to be working with. You can certainly make more groups if you want. It just makes it a lot easier for you to bring the images in the group that they're a part of. So then bring in your pictures just one at a time. It'll be automatically transformed. You want to hold Shift and use one of the side boxes to change the size and rotation. You can certainly change that later, then hit Enter once you're happy with how it looks, and just start bringing in each picture. Right now I don't have them in the folder for the background, so I will be adding that in just a moment here by selecting the layer and dragging it into the folder. Select the layer, drag it into the folder. Now your layer order does matter because whatever's on top will be seen first. So that's why I have my background being in the very bottom of the layers, and you can simply move layers around within that group by clicking and dragging the layer around. Alright, so I'll bring in most of my images and then we'll pick it up in the next tutorial about how to continue working on the project.